Hello and greetings once again, meine beer babies. Only 2 more days of frantic shopping, decorating, baking, and wrapping left, and then it's see you next year, Santa. So let's just take a moment to relax and enjoy a more subdued brew for the holidays. Founder's Oatmeal Stout. I recall both the most famous reindeer of all, and also the fact that this beer has a sort of mellow but rich flavor profile. So, cheers, darlings. Let's enjoy this one together here in the garden. It's an 87 on Beer Advocate, so it's, no slouch. Not quite the 89s that we've been getting over and over again for whatever reason, but, it's still good. Roasted malt notes of dark chocolate and brown sugar. Yeah, this is a sweet and sticky one from what I recall. It's only 5% alcohol, and based on the past 2 videos I've done, I'm fairly certain we will not be able to detect that at all. Actually, it looks a lot like the vanilla porter, but just to be quite honest, not as good. That vanilla porter, that was a very special one, babies. That was a fantastic beer. Although this looks really nice too. Definitely more complexity in the aroma than in the first 2 beers. Yeah, there's almost like a nutmeggy, definitely holiday appropriate sort of aroma coming from the nose here. Yeah, a little bit of a stone fruit almost kind of a thing going on. Impressive for a beer that's this low in alcohol to have such a robust aroma. Yeah, I really like the way that this smells. This is nice. This is not a typical stout at all. It does not smell like Guinness. Very, very different. All right, let's give it a quaff, darling. You know, my first thought is that this kind of reminds me of Troganator a little bit. There's a little bit of a Trogsness to this, which, is good. I like Trogs. Trogs is great. It's not like a Doppelbock, obviously. It doesn't taste like a lager at all. It doesn't have that same kind of bitterness, although there's a chocolatey element to this that is bitter. There's like a dark chocolate bitterness that comes through in the flavor profile that is somewhat akin to that the sort of hoppy bitterness that comes through in a Doppelbock. So it's kind of almost like a Doppelbock by another name, and it's only 5% alcohol, so it's not going to give you the buzz that a Doppelbock will, which is good and bad. You don't taste alcohol in this at all, but you don't really taste it in Troganator either, from what I recall. Definitely less bite than a Doppelbock. It's quite round. It's got a nice sweet kind of flavor profile. So yeah, if you like sweetness, which around the holidays, that seems to be the overriding, that's what most people want, is like a nice sweet kind of, oh, I almost forgot to turn my stupid necklace back on. Whoopsie doodles. All right, meine beer babies. Well, yeah, this one is definitely one that I would probably not seek out as much as the first 2. It's good, but the balance of it almost seems more like they thought about it in the aroma than in the flavor, which is weird. So, yeah, it's good, but it's just not as good as the other beers in this 12-pack. So, you're still a really good beer, Oatmeal Stout. You're just kind of, the worst of a great bunch. So, take that for what it is. You're still a winner in my book. And so, we will conclude this episode by saying, it's a good beer. And hopefully you will stick around for the next episode. Like and subscribe. We only have 2 more before Christmas. Auf Wiedersehen.